On this day 18 years ago, nearly 3,000 people lost their lives in a deadly September 11th attacks. Terrorists hijacked 4 planes, crashing 2 into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center.
9 on your side's Camila Barco spoke to a former police officer who responded to the terrorist attacks that day.
The former police officer attends the ceremony every year to remember those who died on September 11th, 2001, and to honor our current service members who are still fighting in the war of terror.
This is actually a patch.
It's a piece of the past.
From the day I responded 9/11.
Carl Urbina carries with him every day.
I was able to save that before they took my uniform.
The former New York City police officer recalls September 11th, 2001.
I was working a day shift in the South Bronx in the 40th precinct.
Urbina mistook the first plane crash for an accident.
So I responded back to my precinct to get my response gear, and come to find out another plane had crashed into the building.
It was then he realized it was a terrorist attack.
It was so much smoke, buildings were still on fire, radios were still blaring.
More than 3,000 people died, and Urbina lost a friend, John Perry. His co-worker had planned to retire that day.
While he was helping people out of the building, the tower came down on him, he perished.
To this day, Urbina remembers the smell of smoke in the air.
Eric Hartono.
The picture of 12 victims were raised, each one telling the story of who they were and their last moments before the attack. Urbina says those in public service serve the community because they love their job. He says a simple thank you to our women and men in uniform goes a long way. In Jacksonville, Camila Barco, 9 on your side.